One of the ways that students can be given more voice and choice in their learning is by allowing them to add their own learning activities or add their own competencies or add their own tasks. So this video will demonstrate how to do all three of those. I'll go into a student account. For a student to add their own learning experience or activity, it's the same sort of blue button as the teachers have. So as a student, if I create it, I give it a title, and I click the green next arrow. I indicate what kind it is. Again, similar to the teachers. I give it start and end dates, just like the teacher would. I can make these whatever I want them to be. Maybe it's just going to be a quick 2-week project. And then I need to invite a teacher as a collaborator. This way the teacher gets informed that this experience was created. And then I describe my activity, which I could also do later. Once I click save, then this future activity has appeared. So now if I go back to my teacher side, just to show what happens, I have an invitation to collaborate on this activity that was created by the test student. So I can either accept it or decline it or open details. Right? I can see the details of the activity. So in this case, I'm going to approve it, and now it appears on my screen. Now going back to the student can then, once they have this activity, add tasks and competencies as they want to. If they click edit, then they're able to also add the description, and maybe there's an additional teacher that they want to invite. Students can also be given agency by allowing them to add their own tasks to an existing activity that a teacher has created. So I can create an independent task. I can give it a description. I choose the type of task it is and the due date. And I can either click save at this point, or I can add the competencies that are going to be associated to that task. Notice the only competencies I can choose from are the ones that are already part of this learning experience. So I might add these and say save. I could have also said save and add evidence, and it would have brought up the evidence screen, so I could add evidence to it right away. If a student is creating a task for the purpose of submitting evidence and they're ready to go, they sometimes use that. So here's my independent task. I can go ahead and add my evidence to it anytime I want to. If I expand to view, I also have the option to further edit the task or delete the task. Students also have additional agency by allowing them to add their own competencies to a learning experience or activity. As long as this option has been turned on by the teacher, I, as a student, have the option to add my own competencies to any learning experience that has already been created. Notice that competencies that have been added by the teacher have a lock on them that cannot be removed by the student. Even in the Adding Competencies portal, the locked ones indicate these are teacher assigned competencies. If I want to add my own, I can choose what it is, add it, and now I have my own competency added to this learning experience. So those are some ways that students can have some additional voice and choice in their learning within the myLC platform.